The New York Giants needed wide receiver help. And I feel like we all kind of knew that. Like it was just kind of the writing on the wall. Like Danny Dimes hasn't had like an actual target for a couple years now, even though Isaiah Hodges low key was actually pretty good last year. We're getting off subject. I think this all leads into the fact that I believe Jalin Hyatt is going to be the absolute steal of the draft for the New York Giants. And I think it for a couple of different reasons. Number one, this man is coming in as a third round pick, where not only do you get Deontay Banks and the best center in the draft in John Michael Schmitz, but you're also bringing in a guy that, I know was only a 1 year starter at Tennessee, but the last time I checked, there was a lot of good wide receivers that came out of Tennessee over the last couple of years, and Jalin Hyatt is going to be on that the next one on that list. And so, and again, it all starts with the fact that Danny Dimes didn't have any help, like really last year. I know, we mentioned Hodges, and you had a really good running game with Saquon Barkley. That offensive line, though, on the interior especially, and the rest of it really did not help him out a lot. That's where a guy like Hyatt comes in. So last year for the Volunteers, had 67 catches for 1,267 yards and 15 touchdowns. And again, I think the biggest thing with Hyatt is it's not really even just his route running. I'm pretty excited about that, but it's his big play ability. You'll see, highlight after highlight after highlight of this man just lighten up defenses. And I think that's going to translate over well into the NFL because especially when you get him into an NFL locker room with NFL coaching, strength conditioning, all of the above, I really feel like he's going to come into his own. And honestly, coming into this draft, like we felt that there really wasn't a number one wide receiver in this draft, like at least on paper. If there's anybody that can fill that void, I think it's Jalin Hyatt. Like I like Jordan Addison, don't get me wrong. I like Quentin Johnston. I loved Zay Flowers, but like I really didn't know if those guys were really going to be it. Jalin Hyatt, to me, is kind of that Percy Harvin, Stephon Diggs role where, he can create separation. He can go up and get those contested catches if you need him to. He's a big play guy. And quite honestly, I think by next season we could be saying that Jalin Hyatt is not only just the steal of the draft for the Giants, I think we could be saying he's the steal of the draft out of, the draft. Because he's that good of a player. And quite honestly, getting him in the third round was a shock. We did see mock drafts where the Chiefs were going to get him at 31. Again, because it's 31, not because of the Dolphins pick, which would have been the last pick of the first round. So really this guy, being a guy that was going to go anywhere from the first round all the way down to the third round, the Giants didn't reach on him in any way. I really feel like they got fantastic value and still were able to get, those top two guys at premier positions at center and at corner too. So the fact that Jalin Hyatt was there was a little bit of a shock, like I said, because, this wide receiver class was kind of short on guys that we thought could be number one. So I think moving forward, I don't know what to expect like immediately, but I think by midseason, Jalin Hyatt should be lighting up the NFL, and he should, 1,000-yard catch season, 70 to 80 catches, 8-9 touchdowns should definitely be the goal, and I definitely think it's a possibility, especially with the better coaching, the run game, an improved offensive line, and a defense. Yes, Jalin Hyatt is going to be that dude for the New York Giants. But let us know what you guys think, and make sure you guys like and subscribe down below. Leave a like and a comment. It helps people find the show. We greatly appreciate all of you guys' love and everything, and help. You guys are truthfully awesome. We love every single one of you. Down in the description below, you'll find all of our social media platforms. So give us a like and a follow there. Also remember to give us a listen and sub on iTunes. And finally, if you have anything else you'd like us to cover, send us an email at thesportsbp@yahoo.com or put it in the comment section down below, and we would love to cover it. But let us know what you guys think about Jalin Hyatt being the steal of the draft for the New York Giants.